Man, you see all the dust.
Yeah, brilliant. Right, what we've got then on here is we've got the cupboard hob, that. We've got work surface coming out to here. Then we've got drawer unit, sink, drainer, and then down here we've got cupboard, washing machine.
Thanks.
And then up here we've got
What's that?
wall cupboards.
Ooh.
Hi everyone, look, exciting times because we've finally managed to get the kitchen designed and booked in, paid for and all the rest of it. We've got a long way to go. I've got a deadline because Sally was there with me and she said, come on, get a date in for them delivering it so we know what's what. The added complication though, folks, we all know that from that point around to that point, there's a drop of, okay, there's a change in height of that much. And let me show you the other problem. So down here is kind of the drop off low point into this bit. And this is at least that lower here than it is over there. So obviously we can't have all the kitchen sloping. And if you look at the door has a clearance of about that. What we were wondering, what we were thinking, if we leave it a section that comes here to here so the door can open, but then we build up the rest of the floor level so that it's level, we could have, all right, it's a little bit of a step down to go out, but that would mean that all of this is level and we can then put in all the units on the flat around here. And there's no huge drop off. I'm not having to make the plinth go like that across the units. So that's the question. All right, how do we probably need to get the carpet up, get rid of the carpet, look at what the flooring is, and then work out, okay, how do we make a section here that we can do where we keep it at a certain height and then the rest of it we build up. I think it would be a brilliant thing to do because then the feeling that the house has subsided would go. This is a concrete floor though, it's a solid floor. So we're gonna have to build it up, and when you start building stuff up by that much, that's a lot of material. Still got to chase in, still got to do the wall, still got to do all that, move that, do this, do that. I don't know, I'd love to get people's thoughts about levelling a floor.
Man, you see all the dust.
Yeah, brilliant. So that's not far off where this floor is here.
Yeah, so it's the skirting board.
Yeah. What I'm thinking is we do it to there so the door opens and you have this bit lower and you have a step. That's not far off, is it? Look.
Yeah, so look, that's dropped it.
So that is, let's say that's ground zero. That's where we'd start from. And then as you came round, you can see how far out the door is. Now, ideally, we'd take a little bit off the top and have the door go up. But I have a feeling that you might as well get a brand new door.
Probably.
Look at how much it is for doing the kitchen. So the washing machine's going to sit here. Look at the skirting board there. The plinth is kind of that thick here, and then it goes down to virtually nothing, and the cupboards are touching the floor.
Yeah.
Now, if you have the cupboards normal with a plinth underneath, when you get to here, the plinth is like that.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
It looks, whichever way you do it, it kind of looks rubbish. Which would you do? Thanks for that.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Well, folks, I'm going to be disappearing off, but I've left Matthew a joyful job, which is, yes, it's chasing out along that line there, because we're going to put an extractor in here to vent out on the kitchen. So he volunteered, he jumped to the chance, he said, oh, come on, let me do this. I want to do this. I'd love to be covered in dust, please. So
yeah, something along those lines.
Yeah,
it might rhyme with no. Yeah.
He's gonna love it.
Yeah.
We're gonna see him what he does. He's funny. He tends to turn the cameras off quite early, so we never quite see what he gets up to. But this time, I'm sure we will.
No one needs to see me bodge it. So
yeah. Okay. So he's going to do that. I've got to disappear off and do some other stuff. See a man about a dog and all those type of things. And we'll see where we get to. Just out of interest, I was doing a bit here, and you might have seen me doing it with a hammer and chisel, thinking, why hasn't he used his grinder thing or whatever, the cutter? The reason was we'd lent it to the chap who came back to do the roof because we'd had this bit of a leak. And it was a bit of a weird one, so he's come back and he'd forgotten his, so he's
left the battery at home, or his battery had died.
His battery had died on his, so he's chopped it into the chimney. He's put some more flashing in to hopefully stop it, because you just don't know on roofs, do you, where the water's coming from. Hopefully it solved it, and we will find out next time it rains. But in the meantime, I'm going to escape from the dream to the dream house, of course, but I'm going to escape now. I feel a coffee in the offing, so I'm off to get a coffee. We'll leave Milado here chasing out, and we will see you all very soon. Bye for now.
Bye.